On. We are now being recorded.
Hello everyone. We are Team 6. Ashley, Carolyn, Ledan, Linda, Sarah, Sharon, and Sheila. We have decided to use Ubu for our presentation today because it is an excellent chat tool that allows you to talk live face-to-face with your friends up to 6 people. Group 6 actually has 7 people, so Sharon's contribution will be read. Team 6 has answered the question, how do you manage to maintain your long-distance relationships? So we're going to start with Ashley.
The long-distance relationships I maintain are with the friends that I met while I was traveling in Australia about 7 years ago. Even though we rarely see each other, we've really only seen each other once in those 7 years, I feel very close to them thanks to Facebook. Prior to Facebook, we weren't in touch as often, but since then, being able to share pictures easily, instantly send messages, use Facebook chat, for me it's sort of a one-stop shop, an easy and convenient way to stay connected to my friends that currently live overseas. Carolyn.
Long distance is actually with my husband. He works out of town for up to 2 weeks at a time and in remote locations all across Canada. So we rely heavily on cell phones, whether it be talking in person on the phone or text messaging. My husband actually has a special booster on his truck so that he can get cell reception pretty much. So we try to connect at least 2 to 3 times a day and always before bedtime. That's at the minimum when we try to connect if we can. And said sometimes we can't, so we just have to rely on the knowing that both of us are always trying to make that connection.
The long distance relationship that I maintain is with my best friend Sharana. We've been friends over 14 years. She's back in Iran currently for a couple of years. And we're often in touch using MSN, Ubu, Skype, Facebook, and anything else that she can use to maintain the close relationship that we have. We provide support for each other, and we talk about everyday activities and problems, major issues that we have. We won't let the long distance get in between us and cut the closeness that we have. We encourage each other when problems arise and when there are accomplishments to share. Linda?
The long-distance relationship that I maintain is with my nephew, Justin. Justin is 14 years old. I live in Vancouver, and he lives on Vancouver Island. So I had to come up with a way that I could communicate and keep our relationship going, and something that would be suitable for his age. So I actually communicate long distance with Justin through online games. There are many different kinds of online games available, like Battleship, checkers, cards, to the more complicated multiplayer online games like World of Warcraft and online Xbox 360 games like Call of Duty. So last Christmas, my nephew Justin came over and he created a character for me on World of Warcraft. So about once a week, I go online, we play the game together, and are able to chat and catch up through the dialogue box that's available in the game. So the only problem is that, it's a fun game and everything, but our time is limited to his patience because he's so much better than me. But at least I found a way that I can communicate with someone that's younger. And so try online gaming. On to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Linda. The long-distance relationship that I maintain is with my best friend who lives in Calgary. And even though we've got all sorts of new technology like Skype and MSN, it's completely eluded us, and we still rely on the form of the phone. We both have small children, so making a phone date is kind of a really special way for us to show our commitment to really getting together and sitting down and having a really good, spending 30 minutes and having a really good chat. I also think at least for me, I'm drawn to the phone because this is how our friendship really developed. I can recall many nights after school we would talk on the phone and debrief about our day, and this really continued on to after high school and when we went on to our prospective universities to our adulthood. And even when we were both out of country, our phone conversations became really limited. We became really good and at the effort in which we would take turns on sharing the expense of making those calls. So with other friends, I definitely take advantage of Facebook and Skype. But for this particular friendship, the phone really holds a sense of nostalgia for me, and hearing her voice is still really special and really comforting. So on to you, Sheila.
Thanks, Sarah. The relationship that I wanted to talk about today is the relationship I have with my second cousin, Irit. Irit lives in Germany, and we primarily stay in contact with email and by using mobile phone texting function. It's a great way to stay in contact. Irit and I first met each other in 1991, and we struck up a really good relationship, but then we lost touch over time. And then, fortunately, I was able to travel to Germany in 2001 and rekindle that relationship. By using the new technology, it's really helped us stay in touch with each other with important events, family events, and just different things that are going on. So that's great. I'm going to read Sharon's contribution now. Sharon writes about a number of long-distance relationships that she maintains. And definitely within the last 10 years, her friendships have grown. Facebook has been a big part of that, as well as the written word. She writes that the written word is still the best for her, and she actually sees this as only a problem if there is not a very strong base that the relationship has been built upon. And she writes that she best communicates by writing letters on Facebook. So, in conclusion, Team 6 has discussed and demonstrated the many different ways to maintain long-distance relationships. And it's interesting to note that within the last 10 years that long-distance relationships have developed, grown, and even flourished because of the new technology we have today. We hope that you have enjoyed our presentation, and we'll leave you with this one question. Do you believe physical proximity affects how connected you are to your friends? How does modern technology improve or shape it? All right. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.